let's roll a knit.
Okay.
And what I would say, does everything have an NPC attached to it currently? No, John's units don't, but we do. So for your unit, I'll use the token to represent you, and then
my units on my list do. They're under defending or invading stands. I have invading stands, defending stands, NPCs, and characters.
No, but I'm trying to pick who should represent you in the initiative order. So I was going to pick the NPCs. So it's like, oh, okay, it's the one
I see.
But I'll do it for most of your NPCs. And then for this other unit, I will do this person. Does that work?
I just wrote fire instead of
the Air Genasi Rogue. Oh my god.
Yeah, the Air Genasi Rogue's gonna have the highest initiative anyway, so yeah, that makes sense. That's the person.
And then John, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. They cannot see this.
I know. Oh, you're okay.
And be sure to use the initiative of either your highest or lowest, depending on whether you're a regiment or a skirmisher.
Yeah. Maybe I'll do regiment too, Alex.
Yeah.
Do all of you guys have character sheets?
I have the 1 through roll 20.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
That's what I meant. PDF because I didn't feel like typing every single.
You should have access to it as the DM. I can see Alex's and play with Alex's for some reason.
Yeah, I gave you all each other's.
Oh. I can't see Allison or yours.
Yeah, I locked us off because we're afraid. No, because they had signed it. She had signed into the table when I made them. You and Alex signed in too late, so I didn't actually change it. But I'll change it right now.
It's fine. I'm not going to play with your character.
Look, Rudy, I got to make you safe. Alex, I'll leave him so we can all play with his character.
Or learn from his character. That's the better word.
Right. Okay, cool. All right, let me know. Alex, are we streaming?
Still no title.
Hey, James. I'm checking this now. Initiative. Is it the highest and lowest modifier, or do they all roll?
It depends on if you're a skirmisher. It's the highest modifier. If you are,
regiment
so
yeah.
Yeah. So and you just whoever has it rolls. You roll once.
Okay, that's. I want to make sure we shouldn't be rolling 1,000 times and then choosing one.
Right. Yeah. Good call. And you move a minute's worth of speed, right?
No, I mean in one turn you move your speed divided by if you have 30 speed, you can move 6 squares if you're a skirmisher.
Gotcha. Okay, so you move. It's all to scale, essentially. So my guys will move 2 as a regiment.
Did you want to rearrange yourselves? I think one regiment facing south and one facing east, probably.
Wait, you got something with a movement of 4? Oh, the
Sverfnablin have 5, and as a regiment.
Oh, it is rounded down. Yeah, it is rounded down.
Yeah,
that is true.
So they move 40 feet.
Mm-hmm. And keep in mind, there is a dash action, and it just lets you move twice. But if a regiment dashes and they're not already in the marching configuration, then they move their full move. So you would move 5 instead of 4. You're not doubling the 2. You're just using your regular move.
So I think I'm going to be skirmishers then, because then I can move better.
I can move better.
Yeah. And I can protect my dudes a little better too.
Do you want to be a regiment, Alex? I mean, if you're attached, then you can incite. So you don't need to use the aid or whatever. Regiment ability. What? Alright, fine.
I have to say, the number of layers that are on the Elemental Evil PDF makes me want to go crazy.
I know.
Untitled broadcast. Is that the title you were going for? And did you put that we're playing game Dungeons and is that a thing you can do?
Roll 20 is a thing, as is Dungeons and Dragons. So, yes, probably Dungeons and Dragons will be
I
more
would
direct.
assume people would understand that one a little bit better. Are we being hosted now too?
I don't know.
Alex, is that set up?
John, did you roll initiative for your units?
You bet I didn't. Hold on. I was looking up. Okay. All right. So I've got units. Unit 1 is these guys.
Also,
And-
feel free to over-explain, because remember, this is going to be a podcast later. So, like, when you roll something, still say it out loud, that sort of thing.
Are we
even though we
recording
can
at
all
this
see
point?
it. Not yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I have. Do I have 5 units? I can't see all my units at once. I've got 5 units here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm rolling. My first unit's as a regiment. The highest initiative is almost certainly going to be +2, but I just want to verify that is in fact true. Yeah, that's true.
If it's a regiment, though, it's the lowest.
Yeah, I know. Oh, you're right. Okay, then that is a +1 because that's definitely the lowest. All right, so that first one's 21. Good. I'm glad I wasted that 20. That's really valuable.
Initiative is great.
I know, but
But that's okay.
yeah, it actually still matters because they're like you're still moving, and that's going to affect what other people can do to you. All right, so my second unit is a bunch of skirmishers, and that's going to be 1d20 +3 because it's the highest. So they get a 16, James. That's where there's the water genasi monk, or sorry, the air genasi monk. It's this guy right here, or girl, I guess. She's a lady. My unit 3 is the one with the Aarakocra. That's going to be +2 because that's what the water genasi fighter has. That's 18. My unit 4 are skirmishers, so that's going to be +3. That's a 9. And then my unit 5 are also skirmishers.
So which one is the 9?
The 9 is this guy over here. They're all fire genasi.
Okay, so it's okay, gotcha.
Okay. And
It's
then my final one is the
Kipium?
2.
Kipium.
Yes, the name that was generated for me.
Who did you roll for first?
The first one was hold on,
Gotcha. I see who you're pointing out.
is Izu was the first one.
Okay.
That was his unit. The second one was Feus's unit.
Got it.
The third
All right.
one was Iviob Glor's unit. The fifth one is, or the fourth one is Kifium, and then the final one is also going to be a +3, and that's just the air genasi rogues.
Gotcha.
And that's 22.
Jesus. Anyone else you want to?
Oh yeah, yep.
I'm helping John from a DM perspective because it's a lot to handle.
It sure is.
I know. This is going to be great.
All right, James, that's it.
Yeah. I'm glad I'm not doing a spellcaster. I just hit things. Right?
That would be very useful.
2 is great, though, for now.
Oh my God, John, so many of your units are going first.
It's the best.
John's going to kill us all. Game over.
No, it's better to be on the defensive, guys. Don't worry.
By the way,
Come to
before we get started, guys, do you guys know the rule about high ground? This is possibly very important. So I've marked 2 areas of high ground on the map. The lake is actually also high ground, but I'm ignoring it because it's a lake.
Fair.
The keep, if you're on the edge of the keep, you would be in high ground. And I would also assume that a keep is going to have crenellations and things like that, so you could get half cover from the keep if you're in it. If you're in the keep, and then behind the keep is a bunch of cliffs labeled with a 40. So the cliffs versus the keep are on high ground. In the keep is high ground to everyone else, and then everywhere else is just flat. Something else that I didn't make clear. So obviously there's this river that's going down here. That's a source of water because we were talking about, the source of the conflict is a water rights dispute. But there's also, I'm going to use my ruler here so you can see, this gray line is an aqueduct that's going from the lake down to one sea.
Okay, so we can run under that, no problem.
Yeah. My side really does not want that aqueduct to get damaged.
So a last-ditch effort for us could be to destroy it?
Or threaten to make it seem like we're about to destroy it.
Roleplay.
Fuck your couch.
All right, you guys ready? I'll do a quick intro, and then, John, you can explain everything again, which would be good for us anyway.
Okay.
Okay. Let me know when you're ready, AB.
We're not hosted.
Okay. It's all good. All right, here we roll. Hey everybody, it's me, James Introcaso. I am here with Rudy Basso, Alex Basso, Allison Rossi, and of course the one and only Dungeon Master for this evening, John Fischer. Just so everybody knows, we're testing the new mass combat rules for 5th edition D&D that were in an Unearthed Arcana article. You can check it out on the Wizards website. It'll be linked at thetomeshow.com. Right now we're streaming video, but this is all going to be released later on as a podcast, and we're going to edit down the video for everybody if you don't want to see all the crazy stuff. We're going to be doing a lot of explaining. This will be a lot of combat and rules technicalities because we are playing with these rules for the first time ever, and we really want to make sure that we're doing them justice. We have all created characters, and John Fischer has come up with a scenario for us. So, John, why don't you talk to us about the
It doesn't matter. Anyway, so they live next to a very large lake, which is a water source for the surrounding region. There's a river that you can see in the middle of the map if you're watching. If you're on the podcast, trust me, there's a river here that goes south and then curves east. And there's also an aqueduct that goes directly from the lake that goes south west. Basically, there's been a drought, and the people of Tarascon need to be able to give water to their crops, or they won't get enough food and they'll all die. So they have basically denied water to everyone else in the region so that they can have enough water to live, because they really don't want to die. Makes sense. However, there are 2 settlements of Genasi, water, air, and fire Genasi, as well as an Aarakocra, that are not at all pleased by this because they don't have water now, and they need it to live as well. So this is a life or death scenario for all sides, and may the best group win, as it were.
Excellent, excellent. And of course, a party of intrepid heroes is leading these forces of Earth against the other crappier elements. And who do we have Allison Rossi playing?
So I am going to be playing an Earth Ganassi barbarian. So her name is Sultara Stoneshield. Her background is essentially similar to the other ones, where she's been kind of wandering around, mostly deeply connected with nature in the underground as an outlander. Not too much there. She kind of travels on her own and came here and is helping defend this keep here.
Excellent, excellent. And Alex Basso, who are you playing this evening?
I am playing Slorn Battleborn, who is a Goliath cleric who basically just travels the world looking for battle, getting visions from his god of war, Ragnar. Not exactly the nicest guy, but he leads his tribe and will join whoever will take him. And right now, it's this side here. These my friends, my party. Yeah.
Awesome. Glad to be on his team. And Rudy Basso, who are you playing this evening?
I am LL Cool W, a Warforged bard that accompanies Slorn in his travels and combats, and he composes techno dubstep remixes, stories of the battles that Slorn has been in.
I can't wait to hear the techno dub remix of this battle. And I am playing Kurtzworth Steelbelly. He is a Sverfnablin wizard whose father was a general in the armed forces of Earth. His father died, and he swore that he would make a monument to his father from the bones of his enemies. And hopefully that's what will be happening after this battle. We're about ready to get things underway here. We have pre-rolled initiative for everything, so we can jump right into the battle. John, it looks like you are going first. I'll let you take over, run the show.
All right, this is going to be super fun. So let me look which unit is going first. So I've got my Air Genasi rogues, and they are very interested in attempting to do something that you guys will not know because, they didn't tell you.
Dun dun dun.
1, 2. Oh, remember, guys, this is important because I almost broke my own rule here. And by my rule, I mean the battle system rule. All of the movement and distances are Manhattan distances. They're not diagonals. Like, it's different than normal 5e. Keep that in mind because I almost forgot. So 1,
Also,
2,
no opportunity
3.
attacks.
Yep. 4,
You can't
5,
move diagonally, right?
No diagonal movement.
6. All right. So let me see what my distances look like here. James and I did set up the distance so that it's always working. Like when you use the ruler tool, it'll be the proper distance, which is that Manhattan distance. All right. So these two Air Genasi rogues, they are going to be able to reach you. Yeah, you bet. All right, so they're both going to attack this dwarf on a lion here, which they're very concerned with at disadvantage. So they get a +5, and they're going to roll that twice. So that didn't work. So 12, possibly, or 19. So 12. Does a 12 hit them? Probably not, right?
No.
Okay, you made them because it's easier for you to know this.
Sorry,
Yeah, definitely
Allison.
no.
Yeah.
No, that's all right. I was just like, where is it on this Roll20 sheet?
All right.
They also, just so everybody knows, the green circle is their health, and the blue circle is the AC, if need be, if that comes up. So.
That is valuable to know. In any event, that is all they are going to do this round. The Water Genasi Druid cannot do anything, I don't think. So he won't. So that's it for them. Oh, but the next one is also my turn.
It's also
right?
you.
Yeah, the next several.
Okay. So the first thing that's going to happen is Izu is going to try and roll a persuasion check to give everybody advantage. And he super succeeded, so that's really bad for you guys. Have fun. Anyway, they really don't like these Earth Genasi fighters and these
My people.
barbarians, but they can't reach those barbarians yet. So they're going to move.
I'm gonna lose all my people before it gets to go.
1, 2, 3.
Sholostowski style.
It's okay. They get to stay until the end of the turn and do stuff.
Yeah, I know. But
It's still depressing. No.
who's ready for another attached commander?
Me. We'll take you.
Okay. So first, I'm going to do this mage here. Well, no. He's got he did that persuasion check, so everybody gets advantage on their attacks. I think that is correct. Yes, James.
That's
It's
correct.
for the whole unit.
If I ever
Yeah,
ask
the
you,
whole
it's
unit.
because I just want to double check.
All
So
this together.
yes. So the Fire Genasi wizards, they. What do they have? They have Scorching Ray. Does that hit anything though? Does that reach anything? It does. It can reach this Earth Genasi right there. So he is going to do that. So that is going to be a +5 to hit. Does a 14 hit those Earth Genasi?
It does not.
All right, so then 11 probably doesn't either.
It
So
does
that's his
not.
first attack.
That does hit.
24.
That does
Yeah.
not hit, but it doesn't matter because it's 24 hit.
The 24 hit. Okay. And then the final one, crit.
Oh.
So okay, that's fun. So the first one is 2d6 for 9 damage on the Earth Genasi. The second one is 4d6 for 11. So total of 20 on that Earth Genasi right there.
Okay, he's dead.
Yeah.
Ooh. We're dead.
Okay.
I will mark him with a red X. So
I
we
still get to
remember.
go.
Yep,
on
he
his
still
turn.
gets to act because, as we all know, mass combat rules say that a turn rather than 6 seconds is a minute.
Yes.
So even when you die, you still get to take your turn, and then at the end of the round, death takes effect.
His suicide charge will be. It'll be a suicide charge, literally.
It'll be glorious.
Yeah.
And we didn't really talk about readying and James, what are your thoughts? What's everybody's thoughts? Ready in action. Is that an option? I think it's not. Yeah, let's say it's not because it's not on the
Yeah,
list.
personally,
It's
I don't
not.
think I would allow it right now. I didn't see
Yeah.
it anywhere, and I don't think.
No, it's not in there, so I'm not going to allow it either.
That makes sense.
So I'm going to actually say that is it. The monk can attack. He's close enough. So he's going to attack with his short bow. For no, he doesn't give himself advantage, so he missed. And the water Genasi fighter also has a short bow, so she's going to fire that. 16, does that hit one of the Earth Genasi?
It does not.
Okay.
Boom,
It would have been
defensive fighting style.
it would have been a disadvantage as well, so that only the 16 counts.
Okay, thank goodness.
And then that is it for those guys.
Okay, excellent. And then we are moving on to another one of your units, John.
Okay, so that's great. So these guys are going to start in marching because Ibiab Gore is going to try and persuade them into doing a good job. We'll see how that works. Ooh, he does. Okay, so they all have advantage as well. So the 3 Air Genasi here, they have longbows.
Oh.
So they can hit. What can they hit? This guy can hit Soltara Stone Shield or this Goliath Barbarian. This guy can hit Soltara Stone Shield. That's it. This guy can hit Soltara Stone Shield, and that's it. So one of them's
and
technically,
John, she's actually attached to the unit above her.
Oh, okay. Well, then they're all gonna try and kill that barbarian real hard. Because why not?
Which one?
The one that's the Goliath barbarian that's not next to her. No, the one below that.
Gotcha.
So they are all gonna attack with +5. They have disadvantage because they're so far away, but they have advantage because of the rally. It wasn't actually a rally. It was.
Their commander gave it to them, right?
Yeah, their commander gave them advantage. Commanders are super
Insight.
in that way. Yeah, the commander incited them, so they got advantage on all their attacks. So the first one, 19. Second one, 14. And 12.
Miss.
Okay, so
This is gonna be painful.
Yep.
Jeez. Ooh.
Hopefully they have as few hit points as...
Yeah.
This is a bloody mess.
Yep, you bet. All right, so 18 damage. on that.
Oh. Guys, it's important to get initiative first in this.
And they were in the march configuration, so they are going to get to move their full speed. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Right? Moving diagonals is a pain in the butt. Oh look, it's me again. Oh good.
It is.
Oh look, it's me again.
I'm really glad that I rolled good on initiative. Okay. So this one is going to be more interesting because I think they can all kind of hit ahead of time.
Is she gonna commander stuff or whatever?
Yeah, so she's going to try and do the same command as the last guy did.
Come on!
That is a critical hit right
Yeah,
there.
that's nat 20 there.
So that's fun times. Okay, so they're going to move first. Yep, sure is. They're going to move first. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll do that. All right, so everybody's in range. This is going to get fun real fast.
For who?
Well, I mean, you guys will be able to actually get to me, so that'll be nice.
Yeah, and get more attacks than he can, which is good.
Exactly. What is the range on that? Not far enough. Okay. Okay. So, Water Genasi, she's got her short bow. She's going to use that short bow right here. Does a 23 hit?
Yes.
Okay. 1d6.
This is the one on the right, you said?
Yeah, she's going for this guy right here.
Okay.
For 7 damage. Fire Genasi's doing the same thing. For a crit. I'm not gonna... For 11.
Okay, he's down.
Okay. And then this monk, she's going to use her short bow, and she's going to use a key point. Can you do flurry of blows on any monk weapon?
Any
I
monk
shouldn't.
weapon. Yeah. Yes.
All right. Well, I'm going to double check that a short bow is a monk weapon, but I believe it is, because otherwise I don't think she'd be able to use it, right? So,
I'm gonna double check flurry of blows.
no, you know what? No, never mind. That doesn't make sense.
It might be only melee attacks.
Yeah, I would say don't even bother looking. All right, so she's going to be +5 to hit, but she doesn't get advantage, and she misses critically. So, okay, less fun.
What was she attacking with?
Short bow.
Short bow.
Okay.
It's unarmed attacks only.
Yeah, that makes way more sense, so that's good.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
Are we dead yet?
I think it's finally not me.
I'm pretty much.
Slorn Battleborn.
Woo!
Although I have a question.
That's not correct, John.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
What about your 2
It is,
back
though.
units? You're not going to use those
It is, gotcha.
in that list? Or your
No,
2
they just
back
don't go
stands?
yet.
Oh, I thought they were connected.
They haven't
Okay.
gone yet.
So it is my
And
turn.
there's only one of my units hasn't gone yet, and it doesn't go yet.
Got it.
He's
Slorn.
got something else to bring.
Yeah, it's my turn. We all retreat.
Surrender and ask.
Okay. So sorry, I was setting up the stream when we're. Am I joined already? Or not?
Yeah,
Yes.
you can consider yourself joined unless you don't want to.
Yeah,
Okay.
You're joined to any one of those units you're near.
All right. Well,
that
I'm
you
joined.
choose.
I'm joined in the front line because that's where I fight. All right.
Okay.
So we were in the march configuration, so we get full speed, and now I will move up. Everybody. So this is 5 squares of movement. Oh man. All right. So I'm gonna start with the wizard first. We're gonna attack. What's the fire genasi? I assume is the guy who's red.
Yeah,
Is that a
that's
good assumption?
Fire Genasi wizard,
Okay.
yeah.
Then we will not attack him. We will attack the thing behind the yellow, or the thing behind the aqua-looking one. This guy right here.
That
I
is
have my back.
the unit
The water
commander.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
that's
The unit commander.
Except the green icons.
Then we're gonna attack the. Yeah, I just realized that. We're gonna attack the blue one up front, the non-monk.
Water Genasi fighter.
Exactly. Yeah, the water genasi fighter with scorching
Alright.
ray. So all of them will target that from my
Okay.
wizards. So let me roll that up.
Miss. Hit.
Miss.
Miss.
Okay, so 9.
Okay. So
So
Alex
9
rolled a
damage?
12, a 23, and a 10. The 23 hit for how much damage?
9 fire.
All right.
Okay. Next, we're gonna do we're gonna do a Goliath. The first barbarian, the one directly across from that fighter, is gonna attack with their. Oh, actually, no. I'm gonna make a intimidation check on Sworn to incite my units, which I guess I should have done before I cast the spell. But let's see here. After seeing that failure, I get really pissed off and tell these guys to fight harder, or else they'll have to face me. And I failed. So
They say,
I'm not that intimidating.
I don't know about you, Slorn. Probably shouldn't have worn that tutu to battle.
All right, so I'm attacking.
Tutus are not intimidating. Unless they're covered in knives.
You are okay. Now I'm gonna attack with all the barbarians. So, first one, the one directly across from the water genasi, are attacking the genasi.
Okay.
23.
They're all water genasi, but I assume you.
The fighter, yeah, the special one.
Okay.
So 23.
23 hits.
Okay.
And Alex, you get to make 2 attacks because that barbarian is using a halberd, and a halberd is a reach weapon. And reach weapons, when you are using them in the mass combat system, get to make 2 attacks because more of your units are able to get in there and fight.
Yeah, I remember reading that. Okay, so here's the bonus attack action attack. 10.
10
So
misses.
that misses. All right. So now we're attacking this monk in the center with my.
Which one is attacking which?
The one
'cause
directly across.
Okay.
So they're all 3 of my barbarians are going to be attacking the units or the stands directly south of them.
All right, so you're attacking the water genasi, the water
Yep.
genasi druid that's right there. Got it.
Yep.
Okay.
So
16 hits.
So 5 damage. Second attack. 7
16
damage.
also hits. So he is dead. James, can you take care of that?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we did it.
See, they die quick too, guys.
They're
Alright.
double the amount of them.
Are the other guys
We
dead?
just have to try twice as hard.
No.
Just that guy so far.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Alright, my final barbarians are attacking. 14 and 13.
They're attacking the druid.
Yep.
That doesn't matter. The 14 hits. Actually, it does matter. The 14 hits and the 13 misses.
Okay, so 10 damage.
All right, he is still standing, but he looks real bad. And by he, I mean all 10 of them look really bad.
Okay,
All right.
and now my cleric. Watch. Javelins. Javelins would reach, right? 30 feet. That wouldn't be a penalty with 30?
Yeah, if it hits,
because it's
if it
halfway in.
hits-
At least
If it hits
10.
the center.
Yeah, then they'll be fine. So they're gonna throw their javelins at those wounded druids.
Because the ones in the back can hit the front, and the ones in the front can hit the back of my stance. So yes,
They miss with a 9.
Yeah. that is indeed.
And then
Okay.
I have yet to make an action. So if I attack a stand, don't do full damage? How exactly does that work? Or because I was joined, does that considered I was with that? No, I can still make an attack.
You can
Right.
still make an attack.
Yeah. Okay.
You have to be able to reach them, but yeah.
I joined in the center. So, excuse me. A single targeted spell does what, half damage?
If a targeted spell can hit half of the stand,
Mm-hmm.
then it can hit, and if it can't, then it can't. If it's
Can't
from a
hit.
solo.
Gotcha. Yeah, gotcha. I don't really have anything to do on myself, so I will cast Spirit Guardians,
Ooh.
which is a concentration spell. Unfortunately, it's only a 15 AoE, so it's only going to hit the directly adjacent squares, right? It's going to be a 15-foot area of effect around my character.
Yeah, it wouldn't reach to the.
Or it still wouldn't
invaders.
even... Would it still not even reach the adjacent squares?
It would. All right, so this is where the battle system is kind of strange, right?
Yeah.
So you're a solo with an area of effect, but it's centered on you. But you could be anywhere in those 20 feet. So I would say it can do half damage to any
That
square
makes sense.
that's adjacent to you. But keep
Yeah,
in
that's
mind,
what I
turns
would
are only a minute long. So if it's a concentration for a minute,
Yeah, this is
It's
my
gonna
only
go
non-1 minute concentration.
okay.
You know what? I'm not gonna do that. That's not really.
All right,
I'm just gonna.
that's
end my
fine. I
turn.
mean, that's half of my stands did nothing last turn for that exact reason.
Yeah, I gotta move them next turn. All right, that's it for me.
All right.
So
LL Cool W.
I have a DM question now. My 2 units are dead, but I have second wind on those units. Since this is concurrent, I don't necessarily know how that could work. A dead, can I use second wind since they're down? Should I have used it before, after their first attack? I don't know.
Did they already go? They didn't go yet, right?
No, I'm going
They
now.
haven't gone.
Ugh.
Right,
Yeah,
okay.
Technically, they haven't been eliminated.
Yeah.
So...
It's
Yeah,
concurrent.
they can technically they're at 0 hit points,
They're
but
at
they
0
can.
hit points. But you could have attacked them again.
Well, okay, so I believe one of them was killed with a crit, right?
Yeah. It was.
So I would say, right. So the one that was killed because of multiple attacks, or I think it's the one on the left. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I think it was. No, they were both hit twice before dying.
Yeah.
Oh, really? The one that had a
The
crit.
second
Yeah, that's right,
attack
the
wasn't
was
crit, but it was the
but
second attack.
It was the second attack. Then
Yes.
yeah, I would say you can do whatever. If they were killed by the first attack, I would rule otherwise. But that you couldn't do the
right.
wind.
Thank you,
sure.
DM, for being so kind.
No, it makes sense.
Okay. How did a second one work?
So second wind is a bonus action.
Okay.
It's a bonus action, and they heal whatever they heal.
1d10 plus
One
fighter
d10
level.
plus
Yeah.
Whatever the
fighter
final
level of 1. So let me do that. Okay, one on the left heals 10 hit points. One on the right heals 8. So good, we're back in the fight. It's no longer a suicide charge. Now it's a tactical attack. Okay, so I'm going to move my units right in front of the Genasi. Oh, what's that? There's like a thing. The Genasi that were attacking me. I'm going to use my character's persuasion to try and incite my units so they get advantage on their attacks. I got the old LL Cool W. He does like some dubstep to really get them, you know, in the fight mood. It's like wob 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 wob, and stuff like that. Let's see.
That's very cinematic.
Hands out glow
16,
sticks to
yeah,
everyone.
exactly.
Which
They're
one's he
all-
attacking?
Twigs, I guess.
He's not attacking. He's inciting.
Oh, okay.
So
He's incited.
My units are incited. They're caught up in the music, and
Man,
their
they're so
moves are
excited,
very
guys.
yeah. It seems choreographed. Their attacks. I am going to focus on that commander with my Earth Genasi. You know what I'm gonna do? All right. Here's what I'm gonna do.
So, the one Earth Genasi the one on the far right could only possibly attack this
Yes,
monk
I understand he can't.
with a ranged weapon.
But the two, the one into the front, straight front, and the slight right can't hit him. But you know what I'm going to do first? I'm going to cast a spell.
Wait, you do have reach weapons, right?
I do, yeah. James.
Okay,
will have-
just making sure.
That's correct.
Just making sure.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So I'm going to cast Stinking Cloud.
Oh no.
Yeah, which is going to be centered on the middle
The Fire Genasi fighter.
Fire Genasi fighter. And we talked about this earlier. It will completely envelop that stand and do half the stands to the right. And now this is a commander on the left, so I don't know. Hit them as well.
Who is the commander
Yeah.
attached to?
Oh yeah, the commander's
Yeah,
attached to the Fire Genasis.
So yeah, so the
Yes.
commander gets the full
The
brunt.
commander is actually there.
So here's the text of what this spell does.
Okay, 20-foot radius.
Stinky yellow gas.
Let's make a con saving throw against poison.
Mm-hmm.
On a save, creature spends its actions.
Or on a failure.
On a
Sorry.
failed save,
On a
creature
failed
spends its actions retching and reeling.
So you basically lose your entire turn.
Ooh. Okay.
And I'm thinking I'm gonna move. Yeah, I'm gonna keep everybody where they are. Okay, so that's going on. I don't know, James, if you want to draw some stink clouds on here to show that
How long do they last?
it's a concentration spell, and it's actually got weird. It's like if a strong wind appears, then it moves. I gotta look it up.
Yeah, but it has to have a duration.
It does, and it's like one turn, regular turn.
I would still say, oh, you're a solo doing it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Concentration up to a minute.
Concentration, yeah, it says a moderate wind disperses the cloud after 4 minutes. A strong wind disperses it after 1 round.
Okay. We're going to say, since it's a concentration spell, that lasts a minute. This is kind of like what we were talking about earlier with sleep. Like,
yeah.
it kind of, like, they already went in this round, you know?
Well,
so I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll say
that's up to you. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say on a failed save, we'll assume the wind is not strong. But I'm going to say it only affects that one square.
The
that
one
you're
in the
targeting.
center.
Yeah, otherwise it gets too weird. So, but that includes the Water Genasi Druid.
Okay, that's the most important thing for me.
Yeah,
because
so the
otherwise I
Water
would have
Genasi-
changed it to hit her. I just
Right.
don't want her to act on her turn.
So,
Sure, that's
John,
fine.
when a unit is attacked that has a commander in it, the commander makes their own saves and uses their own defenses.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just explaining for people watching or listening.
Oh, that's true. That's good. Definitely do that.
Good job.
All right, so
Now it's attacked.
Rudy, you got lucky. The Air Genasi monk is puking all over the place.
Oh, nice.
So grossed out.
Puke City.
And
play some music over the puke.
and all the Fire Genasi around her, they're all they're all just they're not having a good time. They're sneezing. They're completely incapacitated. Not they don't have the no, wait, that's a thing here. No. They're puking. Everybody's puking. They're all puking. They're all throwing up.
It sounds
It's like
suitably
that Family Guy
disgusting.
scene with Ipecac.
Yes.
Exactly.
The stinking cloud has.
It is Kithium's turn.
No. My unit's.
Oh, I'm sorry.
attacking.
I thought we were done.
No. My Earth Genasi needs
We need to do
attack now.
some damage.
Now, I'm focusing that druid who is a pukin and a wretchin. So the first front left one, that's a crit.
Whoa!
So that's going to be
14.
My additional damage is a whole big one. We'll do the center again.
Rudy, you get a second attack.
Oh yeah, that's right, because they're
Reach weapons. Yeah.
20
That definitely hits.
for 11.
All right. So she's feeling real bad.
All right. Let's see if I can kill her now with the middle one.
The middle one only gets one attack.
8.
Miss.
Advantage 20.
Because they're puking.
Oh yeah, that's right. No, it's because he rallied them.
Because I incited them.
Oh.
Okay. So how much was that for?
Is it 8
So
damage?
total we've got 19 plus 14. Oh no, she is very unhappy.
Oh,
She is
no.
out.
Yes! Kill the commander.
Out.
No more inciting for you, sir.
What about this unit?
What about the unit?
They also out?
The unit? No.
Or I'm sorry, the stand.
Yeah, she's dead.
Oh, because they're
Oh,
attacking.
are they did
Oh yeah.
technically attacking?
They were attacking the stand.
Right. No.
No, they're not protected. They're just can't be isolated.
Yeah.
So the stand is dead too.
Stand is dead as well.
Oh
Yes.
no.
Bonus.
These firefighters.
Are those fighters in the middle?
Yeah.
So they're about to come right back because they have second wind as well. Right?
Do they?
Yeah, but they already took their turn.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, what? This is so weird. Anyway, far right Genasi, he's gonna attack the one directly in front of him. He's gonna roll 13.
That's a miss. That's
Okay,
a big old miss.
second attack is gonna be a 22.
That's a hit.
That's 4 damage. So he thrusts all 10 of them thrust their. Oh, it's very cinematic. It's really cool. Romanesque, I would say.
All right. Sorry,
it's just
I'm not
like
looking at the screen. How much
300.
was it?
In turn with the beat. Only 4 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not that cinematic.
What's the dubstep sound like, Rudy?
On the drop, they all thrust their spears forward right into their enemies.
Yes.
All right, cool. My turn.
Beautiful.
All right.
All right.
So,
Kithium's turn.
John, Kithium Prescott.
Oh no, everything's about to get ruined for Rudy. I'm kidding.
Uh-oh.
Where's this guy? on the
Two,
map?
2,
What?
3, 1.
Is this kind of south?
I don't think anybody is close enough to get hit by Kithium.
Good.
Hooray!
Hooray!
Good job, guys.
Let's take care of these guys and then go get them.
Good luck.
All right. Speaking of, it is now Crutzworth Steelbelly's unit's turn. What's he gonna do?
Kill everyone.
Got those Air Genasi fighters. It'd be great to take out. Okay. The first thing we're gonna do here, we're gonna move. So that's 1, 2, 3, and now I can move stands individually too, as long as they remain within one of each other, right?
Yeah. Because it's a skirmisher, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a skirmishing unit.
4, 4, 4. Then I will say 5, 5, And I'll leave everybody there. First thing that's going to happen is Crutzworth is going to say, "You jerks, be better at fighting than you currently are," and try to intimidate. It's not that great at it, but it's worth a shot. He fails to intimidate them into advantage. But the first thing that happens then is our cleric is going to heal the Goliath barbarians. So let me pull up that character sheet. Warforged clerics running in to lay hands on the barbarians. Okay. Healing word. Here we go. Or I'm sorry, they're going to do cure wounds, actually. All right, guys. And I'm actually going to note in the red circle that they've used one spell since Alex's have not, and not mark it on the character sheet.
Yeah.
So the Goliaths are healed 4. Which brings them back.
The ambulances are coming for them.
I know. They're coming. And then the Goliaths are going to make their attack.
So, actually, James, I know we already kind of ruled on this, but so I was looking back at the battle system rules, and reach doesn't I don't think reach would work on a diagonal.
Oh, I see, because it's diagonal.
I let Rudy do it because I thought that's how it worked. But when I looked back at it, I don't think it would, because the distance between the center of two squares is 20, not 10.
Gotcha. Well, they still have a square of movement left. So
That's fine. They can certainly take it. It's just
Sorry.
Yeah.
yeah. No,
No,
that's totally fine.
fine.
We're learning, guys. And I'll move the cleric there since the cleric healed them. But I'm gonna keep my Swerf-enabling wizards back. Okay, so the barbarian is gonna attack the Air Genasi fighters. Or water? Is that water?
It's water.
Ah.
The Air Genasi fighters are all the way on the other side of the map.
And the Goliath barbarian says, "We will turn you into mud!" And then they all heave-ho with their halberds. So the first attack is 23 for 4 slashing damage.
All right.
And the second attack is an 18 for 12 slashing damage.
They are dead. Well, not, they're dead. They're crossed out.
Gotcha.
They will be dead.
They will be dead. And then the Swerf-enabling wizards are going to go. They're 120 feet exactly. So they're going to cast... What do we got? I think they're going to cast Magic Missile. Or should they cast Catapult? Nah, Magic Missile. Okay. Does. So they cast Catapult on the Fire Genasi wizard. And they shoot all 3 bolts right at him. For a grand total of 8 force damage to that unit. Or to that.
All right. And that's Magic Missile, right?
That's Magic Missile, so it's
Okay.
force damage.
Got it.
And then I still get to go. So close, and yet. That's a Fire Genasi.
What, the wizard?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is correct.
That is 10 Fire Genasi wizards.
Yes.
Straight crazy. Okay. Bringing up my spells here. I guess I can't really do much of anything.
Yeah, if you've got area of effect, you could use those, but
I do, but they're fireballs. And Okay. Well, you know what? Now's the time for heroes. Am I right?
Yeah.
I guess. Sure, in a couple turns it'll be more of a time for heroes.
Boom. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off and wait until I have something that can do a little more damage. And pass it to Allison. Soltara Stone Shield.
Yes. Okay. So just to make sure I'm correct. So since I'm doing mounted combat, my speed is 60 feet, correct?
Right, you can move
12 squares.
12 squares.
Okay. All right. So I can see that the rest of the group has the left side kind of handled here. They're taking people down slowly, and I see this other group approaching. I'm going to use my bonus action to go into a rage versus using it to try and incite my troops because, well, they're fine. They'll do fine. And I'm going to start moving across this bridge. However, I have a question for this water. Is this water, river next to me, is it shallow or deep water? Because shallow water is difficult terrain. Deep water I can't cross without a swim speed.
Yeah, so that makes it weird, right? Because, normally you'd be able to try and swim like it'd be an athletics check. But for the sake of making sense, it's actually going to be deep.
Okay, so I cannot cross it then.
Yeah, you can cross the bridge, but because you're large, your characters and everything are large, they have to go all the way across. They can't end on the bridge. And that's just my ruling. That's not like a battle system rule, but it would make sense that you could do it.
Right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So I'm gonna move. Oh shit! No, they have to be. So that's gonna take one less.
Yeah.
They have to be 1 square away from each other, so they're not isolated. So I need to remember that. I lost count. Should be able to. You said they can't end on the bridge?
They can't end on the bridge.
Okay. Now I'm starting to forget where I started with them. So this one is at 11. So that one was like 2 above it. So it should have at least 1 more movement speed. This one can fit in the center of them. I can't
and
cross.
you're attached to one of those stands technically, so you're
Yeah,
already across. You know what I mean? Like you've already moved because you're part of one of
I'm
the
technically.
stands.
You're with the one at the bottom because you were already with the one at the bottom.
Just overlap me slightly so we know I'm there.
That's a good idea.
Oh, look at that! That's way better
Because they're
than
huge.
my plan.
Yeah, because they're huge, so it's like it takes up less space.
So if you hold down the Alt key, you can overlap.
Can you actually do it in the other half though? Just because my guys would be attacking from the front.
I can. I can even be like all
That's
awkward.
great. That's
It
great.
works.
Perfect.
So I'm attached to that guy. And then can I? So I can't order them to prepare because I use my bonus action to go into a rage. Maybe I shouldn't. No, I want to take less damage from them if they use weapons against me. Okay, so there's no readying actions. They're just going to be there ready to defend when it happens. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. They're still far away. All right, that'll be me.
Okay.
They have javelins, just so you know. There.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Did I miss that on there? Well, maybe I won't stop
It's under
there.
range.
I think it's only, what, 120 feet? It's still...
Oh, they do. They have lances, it says.
Scroll down.
And hand axes. That's what it says.
Oh, I'm
Warhammer
sorry.
lance
Yeah, they
and
have
hand
hand axes. They don't
Yes,
have
sir.
javelins.
Well, I can throw the hand axes, technically.
Yeah, but
60.
you can't throw them that far.
Oh, who made this? Yeah,
Yeah.
who made these? Yeah.
Dang it. Never mind.
Sorry,
Well,
guys.
it was sort of an option for a second there. Okay, I end my turn then.
All right.
Okay.
So now the round is over. I'm moving everything that died, which is all stuff on my side, to the GM layer, so that they are not there anymore. So, turns out going first sucks. Just an observation.
Depends
Having
on
a
how
high
far
initiative?
apart you start, but
Depends.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, defender advantage in wars, usually.
No, but it's not even like that, right? Like, going first, I don't have the opportunity to heal things that have been killed.
Nope.
Whereas, I mean, I'm not like, I'm just observing, you know, because we're testing this.
Yeah.
Which seems like, I don't know, you definitely want to not be going first. In
Right.
that sense. Okay. Cool. Air Genasi Rogues. Guess what they're going to do?
Well, don't we need to do the end of round stuff?
Yes.
Like roll for morale checks and all that kind of stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, for units that lost half their stats.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So at the
You
end of the
have
round,
ones.
all casualties are eliminated. When a stand is eliminated, the person controlling the unit has the option of immediately moving to an adjacent allied stand, which doesn't matter because she also died. Eliminating a solo. Solos use the standard rules for death and dying, especially in the case of player characters. You don't have to do that for the NPCs if you don't want to track that, John.
Not going to bother.
Okay. If any surviving unit has lost more than half the stands it started with, a unit must make a morale check. A morale check is a DC 10 Wisdom saving throw using the highest Wisdom modifier among the unit's component stands.
Okay. That didn't happen. Because she was joined, so they lost half exactly, not more than that. Right?
Gotcha. Any, well, it's half the stands it started with.
It's more than half.
Yeah. So
And there were
it
4
doesn't
stands.
count solos, it just means stands.
Well, the solos are a stand, but if they're joined to a stand, then they're not.
Gotcha.
And all the solos are joined, right?
Right. Okay, so
Okay.
they only had...
They had 4, they lost 2. If they lose 1 more...
No need for a morale check
Right.
at this point. Is there any other circumstances? A broken unit can only take the retreat action. Okay, cool. That sounds good. And if a new commander joins to them, he or she can try to rally the broken unit. But since we don't have broken units, we'll get there when we get there. Air Genasi Rogues.
Okay. Air Genasi Rogues. They get to move their speed because they're skirmishers, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're going to end there. And he's going to end there. So... Okay, so the Air Genasi Rogues, they get to make attacks, and they get to be sneak attacks.
Oh no.
Because, you know.
Because they're in
rogues.
melee, right? With
Yeah.
the same...
They're both in melee with the same stand, yeah. But they don't get advantage, so that's a bonus. So 11 probably misses, and 13 probably also misses, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
All right, so the next thing is this druid is going to cast Catapult, and his DC is 13. James is telling me that we cannot mess with your dwarves because they ride lions. But they don't really. There just are no images of dwarves on
pretend.
a horse on the internet.
Because
Don't
that looks
exist.
ridiculous.
I'm gonna Google that.
So, okay. These Water Genasi Druids, remember I told you early when we were just starting out, if you wanted to give anybody 25 gold piece object, you could do it.
Mhm.
Their 25 gold piece object is a vial of acid that they're going to catapult at that dwarf. So that dwarf has to make a save.
Wait, which one is it? Which dwarf?
The one that you're joined to.
Okay.
So you actually have to make a save as well.
No.
13. And it's Dex, I
which-
believe, for catapult.
Dex? Okay, I think I have something. No, I don't. It's only surprise
Yeah,
things.
dexterity
Never
saving
mind.
throws.
Is it still? I thought it was for... Where is it? Danger sense. Dex saving throw against effects you can't see, such as traps or spells. So would you consider this something I would get danger sense against?
You can definitely see it because it's him. They're throwing vials, magically throwing vials of acid at you.
Then no, it's not. Okay. Oh god, that's really low. That's no bueno for me.
Oh no. Yeah, that's no good.
Yeah.
That's no good.
And then for is this the right one? Yeah. Oh. Awkward.
14 saves.
Yeah, 14. Oh, it does? What was this DC?
13.
Oh, okay, good. I thought it was 15 for some reason. Well, not good for me. Good for that guy. He passed. Good job, dwarf guy. He's just really short, so I imagine it just went past him.
Okay. So the dwarves succeeded. Yes.
Yes,
didn't?
correct.
All right.
I failed with a 6.
All right. So catapult is 3d8, and a vial of acid is 2d6. So.
Ow.
25 damage.
Oh.
You're fine.
Oh my
You're a
God.
barbarian.
That still hurts.
It's fine. The water druid, they're all like, oh, that would have killed us like a lot, but you're fine. Don't worry about it. Walk it off. The dwarves are fine. Look at those dwarves. They weren't bothered at all. Looks like Solstara's own shield. Looks like she needs a little bit of practice being more like a giant dwarf on a horse. If that makes sense. Anyway. Druids aren't very good at smack talk. Let's, move on.
Is that the end of their turn?
That's the end of their turn.
It's you again, sir.
They finally accomplished something. Okay, so this is
Hurt
going
my
to be fun.
feelings.
So, first thing, I'm going to have the druids go first because it's too complicated. So, DC 13 Dex save to the Goliath. It's right here on the left.
DC. Okay, 1 second. Yeah. 14.
Oh, saved.
Yeah.
All right. DC, same thing on the same Goliath. 13.
Okay.
I'm just going to keep going. Oh, is that you got a 17?
Yep,
Alex?
17. Yep.
Okay, and they're gonna keep trying. The final water druid there. Gonna do the same thing.
Same thing. Same stand.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh.
Three.
Ooh.
It takes 18 damage.
All right. Well, they are down. Let's give them the old X.
Alex, you also needed to make a saving throw if the middle stand was attacked.
It was the left stand, wasn't it? Or was it the middle?
It was
Oh,
a left stand.
Yeah, I'm in the middle one at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah. Should I have targeted the one Alex was in? Absolutely. Did I? I did not. All right. Izu, he's gonna do his short bow. Actually, wait, no. So where is Izu? I guess he is with these guys. So he should be here. So he is going to do his flurry of blows. Or something to that effect. Oh, you know what? No. He's got a cool power. And he is going to use it. It's the Fist of the Unbroken Air. I think I wrote that down properly.
Sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, now I just need to get to that point in my player's handbook. Alright, here we go. Fist of the Unbroken Air. You can create a blast of compressed air that strikes like a mighty fist. As an action, you can spend 2 key points to choose a creature within 30 feet of you. Yep. On a failed save, the creature takes 3d10 bludgeoning damage plus 1d10 bludgeoning damage for each additional key point I'm not going to spend. And you can push the creature up to 20 feet away.
So he's attacking one creature?
He's attacking the Snurf Neblin. Snurf
Okay.
Neblin. Because their center of their stand is within 30 feet.
So, John, how does that work if he's only attacking one creature within a stand? Because he's also a solo.
Right. Then he's gonna attack Alex. because
No!
it's the only thing he can attack.
Attack the wizards. I'll sacrifice
Thanks,
them.
James.
Ouch.
Right. So you have to make a save. What kind of save? Strength saving throw.
Oh, okay. Alright. I can get with that.
And the DC is 14.
1 second. 12.
All right. So you're gonna take 3d10 bludgeoning damage. And you're gonna get sent back. 19 bludgeoning damage, and you're sent back to the next square back.
Okay. So I'm unconnected now then, I guess?
I guess. Yeah. Yes.
It's hard to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much does
Yeah.
it push him back? Yeah.
20 feet.
It pushed me
so
back
it'd be one
20.
split.
It'd be a whole square,
Yeah, that makes sense. So
Um,
Alex is unconnected, but he's still part of the unit.
Yeah, he's still part of the unit. He's not isolated. He's just not joined.
Right.
Oh, and as his bonus action, he still needs to do his thing to give advantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
18. Awesome. So that's fine because nobody else has made an actual attack yet. So the final thing is this fire wizard has used one scorching ray, I think, and now he's going to use his second scorching ray. And he's going to attack the cleric. So 23 hits.
Yeah.
Yes.
And a 9, I'm assuming, doesn't hit. And a 16, does that hit?
That hits. Roll,
Okay.
roll bad. Bad rolls. Let's see him. Nope.
12 damage on that cleric.
Alright, he's dead too.
I thought the cleric's AC is 17.
It is.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, my
no,
bad.
it's-
Oh, my bad.
Oh. Then 5 damage.
Then he's not dead.
Yeah.
No.
Good job, Alex.
Sorry, I was looking at the... I had the wrong one up, alright? I had the barbarians up.
That Warforged composite plating is what saved him.
Good. Okay.
Great choice. I'm happy they're Warforged clerics, though.
Just because we're also playtesting Warforged, so I
Yeah, I
figured
know.
I would bring that up.
Their bonuses aren't as good as everybody else.
All right. So now that Izu Uiju, that's definitely a name I came up with, is done. Iviab Galore is gonna go.
I thought she's dead, right? Didn't I kill her?
No, Feus Iguk is dead.
Old Egook, yeah.
But Iviab Galore, he's still squawking away. All right, he tried to make everybody in his stand supercharged and didn't. So they don't get advantage. But it doesn't matter because they're not far enough away that they need it anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So I think everybody in that stand can now reach everybody in some way. So I'm going to do the monk and the 2 fighters first. Because then they'll get out of the way faster. So the Aarakocra is going to attack the dwarves stand that Soltara Stone Shield is in for 23 to hit.
23 will hit. Woo!
23 will hit. All right.
Does that hit you make one attack and it hits both of them. Is that how that works?
Right.
That hit both.
You're attacking the stand. It has to hit her AC. It can still miss her even if it hits the stand, but if it hits her AC, it hits her too.
Yeah. Oh,
for
only 4 damage.
For 4 damage. Now, the fighters are going to go. I think. Oh, you know what? That should have been with disadvantage. Not advantage. So.
Try again then.
I actually have to roll again. So maybe you take nothing. Nope. I'm pretty sure does 19 hit you?
19 hits me, but not. Or oh yeah, 19 is the AC of the dwarf fighters. So,
okay, so yeah, 14. So now the Genasi fighters are going to go. A 6 is going to miss. So the water Genasi miss. The fire Genasi are also going to miss. The air Genasi don't have disadvantage with their longbows.
They do have dumb David Bowie hair.
They do have dumb David Bowie here. A 17, does that hit either you or the dwarves?
17 will hit me. It will not hit the dwarves.
Okay, so we'll keep one hit on you. Crit. So that hits, obviously. And a 14, I'm assuming does not hit you.
Does not hit me.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to roll 4d6 for the crit. That's going to hit everything. Plus 3. So 19 hits you and the dwarves.
What type of damage is it? Because I'm in a rage from...
Oh, it's piercing because it's arrows.
Okay.
Wait. Hold on. That doesn't make any sense. I apologize. It was I didn't even roll anything that was righteous there. So you can completely ignore that. So it's 2d8 plus 3 for the crit. 16 hits you.
Still hurts.
And oh shit. 11 is the one that hit just you.
I would have preferred the 19, but okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So are both of those bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing? Like for both damages? Yes, they are. Okay.
Piercing.
Okay, so we're
gonna. When you took all that damage before, by the way, I'll have to go back and look at it. Some of that was.
I wasn't raging at the time.
Oh, okay. No, it was this turn.
Was it?
It was when the druid
25?
hit you. It was this round.
Oh,
Yeah.
It was this round. Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
So I gotta go back.
Okay, so let's reverse my health back to 4.
So it was 7 acid damage, which you don't resist, right?
Okay.
And it was 18 bludgeoning damage. So it was actually 16. I'm assuming you're resisting, right? So.
Yes.
So the 25 you took was actually 16. This is actually 8 plus 5. So 13. So a total of 29 between all of that. And the dwarves took 16.
Okay. Come on, HP thing, pop up. Why is it? There we go. So they started... What did their HP start at? Should it be 31? Okay. So they all took 16 total. So they should be at 15.
Allison, I'll start making my way over towards you on my turn.
Help!
Allison, are you on G-Chat? Let's all have a separate discussion channel so John doesn't hear it.
Yeah, I can't hear.
I am, yes.
It's not going to
Add
change
you to a hangout.
what I do basically at all.
John is the principal.
What?
It makes me feel.
We always discuss strats in front of James.
I know, but this is different. If we lose, we'll be the
Rudy.
embarrassment of the county.
Rudy fears me.
So very much.
Just admit it, Rudy. You're afraid. You're afraid if you outblur.
After that first turn where you killed my units and I managed to stay alive on a technicality, I am very afraid of you.
Fair point.
Okay. I have my correct HP now, so we will.
All right,
be
if
good.
you have blurs done, Bayusa Gook is dead, but the druid and wizard still good to go.
So, wait, we checked morale for that unit?
We didn't need
What?
to.
Okay.
We didn't need to. If it's more than half the stands, and
The commander.
Technically-
Yeah, the solo doesn't count.
Yeah.
As
technically,
a stand.
well, she doesn't count because she was
She was
joined. If
connected.
she hadn't been joined, it would have
Yeah.
counted. Which
Right.
she was. All right, so real fast, you better believe the water druid is going to try and take out the something. The water druid.
I better believe it.
The water druid's gonna go right here and attempt to take out that cleric, because that cleric really bothers that water druid a lot. So it's a DC 13 Dex throw for that cleric.
For my cleric?
Yeah, this cleric right here.
But he's
Yeah.
such a good dude.
Doesn't matter.
He doesn't want to make a dex throw because he's
The
bad
water
at them.
druids stand. They're all collectively like, we're in charge here. And they're either gonna.
I have sad vantage
Wow.
fail.
Wow.
1 and a 1.
1 and a 1. So I fail.
Wow.
So that cleric takes 22 damage. Almost all of it
Wow.
is flush damage. Those
But
vials
he can
hit
still
them and
heal
they're like,
himself.
"Ow! The vials hit worse than the acid. Oh God, why? And this mage, sick of all this crap. He's gonna go here, and he's gonna do Agonize or Scorcher, because otherwise he doesn't know if it's gonna get to be played. And it's a elemental evil. It's an elemental evil spell. DC 13 on that Goliath Dex.
Aha! You fools!
I'm not seeing the roll, so I don't know.
I didn't make it. There it is.
Oh, okay. Oh, damn.
Ha-ha!
It's like, I've made a terrible error. Actually, let's see him. Let me look at where he. No, I moved him here first. Let's not play that game.
Okay. All right. John, is that the end?
Yep. So it's Sloran Battleborn's turn now.
Alright.
Gotcha.
Oh, what to do?
What to do?
Okay.
Kill
The
some people.
dudes.
I'm gonna use. Let's just make my barbarians go into a rage, especially the ones that realize they are about to die. They are
you
very
are also
upset.
able to heal. Remember? With
Yeah,
your
I know,
cleric.
but I'm gonna just do this first.
Okay.
Well, the cleric has to get there.
Yeah. Also, I'm a cleric too, guys. Did you guys know that? It's hard to tell
Well-
with my stats, but I am.
How far away can you heal something?
60 feet. Okay.
Okay.
But I'm gonna do the attacks first because I'm not
Okay.
gonna be inciting here. So, the dead Goliath barbarian is gonna go first, or the going to be dead maybe. We'll see. Is that they're attacking those water genasi? 21.
Oh, that definitely hits.
So 9 plus.
She's
Excuse me. Was
She's
it 2? Oh, okay. Yeah.
But the
The solo is okay.
solo that you do need to roll the damage for the solo because the solo is not going to be dead.
It would just be +2. That would be 11 damage.
Okay. All right.
Next up, we'll go the my one's on the right, on the east. They're attacking. 20, so 8 damage. To the this stand right here.
Okay.
Excuse me.
That was the 20 you said?
Yeah, sorry. I've been battling a cough here. Alright, and I can...
Dead.
This is still good, right? Like, this is... Like, we're still good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're still regiment there.
Okay. So, yeah, we're going through the middle.
I will say the Snurf Devlin are isolated, actually.
Because the unit's about, but they can move when that unit gets taken off, right?
Oh, they're
Yeah,
isolated.
they get to film. But
They
I'm
will be
gonna
isolated.
use my character to do a mass healing word on the group. The dying barbarians. So
Are your clerics dead too?
nope, they got hit once. They have half health.
Oh, 'cause they
Your
have
clerics are
0
dead.
HP,
Yeah, because
according-
we're tied. You killed your clerics.
Oh, I see. Oh,
tied
that's
together.
why
I have
my
a different
one
sheet.
barbarian has. Oh, I see. Holy
Yeah.
crap! Sorry about that, guys.
It's fine. Just if you don't have one, have a sheet with all your guys' health. So I heal them for 5, so they're not gonna die. And I will then
Separate. That's weird.
I will then attack with my so just to double check, these are both dead. John, these 2 stands to the
Yeah.
south.
So,
Yeah.
Okay.
Allison,
this-
I'm sorry.
this-
I'm going to
this
change
guy.
some things.
Yeah, I just realized that like all 3 of my dwarf fighters are like doing the same HP, and I was like, wait a minute.
I'm fixing
Oh.
that now for you. Go ahead.
All right, this
That should be
Goliath
fixed.
barbarian group is going to attack the solo then. The one down the center.
There we go.
Well, the solo's in that stand.
Did I kill that stand or no before?
No,
I
you're
did-
right. Yeah, he's by himself. He's not
Okay.
isolated, but he's by himself. Yeah,
Then I'm
you're
gonna attack him. So 20.
20 hits.
That's 14 damage. The rage bonus.
All right. He's still up.
Still up. We'll I'm gonna use the wizards now to cast magic missile.
Thinking hard, huh? Okay.
Yeah, I am. I am thinking hard already. They're gonna magic missile their wizards. So,
These guys.
yeah, the fire genasi.
Okay.
So 5, 2,
Still up.
11. And it's still up?
Yep.
Okay. And then final move is gonna be the clerics are gonna move there, so they're gonna take the long way around. They will do
Are you a regiment or are you a?
or regiment. Is that not possible? If they go left,
unless
left.
you're marching.
Oh yeah, I can't go through them.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Can't go through regiment stands.
Well, we're still in marching. We never changed from it.
Okay, so where are they trying to go?
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Let me just double check that the Warforged have 30 movement speed, right?
They do.
Okay, so they're gonna do that. They will cast. They're gonna cast Shield of Faith on
Faith.
themselves to increase their AC to 19 as a bonus action, and then they'll attack the group below. So 18
Hits.
and 10 slashing damage.
Okay.
And can I use this? It has to be a bonus action to join a stand. I can't use a standard as a solo. My solo.
To do what?
To join a stand.
What are you asking?
Is it have to be a bonus action to join a stand as a solo?
Yes.
So I can't even use my standard.
Wait, no. Join's a regular action. You can't use a bonus action.
Oh,
to join.
Good. Then I will join up with this group as my standard action.
You're talking about being a commander?
Yes, to join in as a commander.
Yeah, so to join in as it says a solo can use a bonus action to become the commander of a unit if it is joined to one of the unit's stands. Right.
Yeah, well, the joining is what I'm trying to...
You can join as an action.
And then he'll have to use his bonus action.
Then I do bonus action and become... Okay. Well, then I'll use my standard action to join up with this funnel as my funnel group or action. And I'm done.
Cool. All right. Ladies love cool Warforged.
All right, great.
I just moved those Goliaths. I didn't mean to. Hold on.
Oh no.
You don't have to.
Oh crap. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Trying to move.
Can I just... Sorry to interrupt. Can I just undo that? Because I'm going to leave them isolated. I'm not joining. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
I just wasn't thinking.
Leave them isolated. Crazy, man. Okay, my turn. I'm going to incite my men to fight harder, fight deadlier, fight with more rage, or fight better. Anyway, 22. That's going to be an awesome yes. So they are now incited. I'm going to move this unit down here. They're technically isolated now, right?
Yeah.
What if I go here?
Yes.
Diagonal.
No, they're not, because you're a skirmisher.
Okay, let's do that. They're going to attack the mage to their right, who is injured. They're going to try and finish that guy off. So pike him good, boys. 13?
To hit is a miss.
Oh, it's a miss. Okay, let's do second attack. 13.
Also,
okay, not what I wanted. They're going to move down, and then this other stand is going to move down as well, and now this stand is going to attack.
I don't think you can do that.
Why not?
Yeah, you've got super...
You can't... Once you're adjacent to a stand, you cannot leave.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they're going to use their one attack then to... Or can I do that?
No, they don't
Determine
get that.
Can't do that?
No. Yeah, we determined we can't do
That's
that.
annoying. Okay. Nope, because then you're gonna do something. Let's do this then.
They're going to be super isolated.
I know. I'm moving myself to.
But you're attached to them,
I'm
right?
attached. Which one am I attached? Yeah.
So they're still isolated because you're part of that stand.
I'm part of this stand.
Yeah. It doesn't matter.
The solo doesn't
They're
count.
isolated
as,
either way. Yeah.
If you're joined, you don't count as a separate stand, so isolation works the same way.
I hate this game.
If you're not joined, then it's different.
If you want to attack the druid, you can, Rudy.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that then. You can stay here, but I can't do anything with you. Okay, sorry. Then they're going to throw their javelins at the mage. This stand is going to throw their javelins at the mage.
Okay.
Sorry, let me bring this up. It's javelin. 12.
Nope.
Okay, my other stand, final stand, is going to attack the mages with the javelins. It's a crit for 8 damage.
Why is it a crit?
Because I have advantage because I incited them.
Oh, yep, okay. For how much damage?
8.
8 damage?
Yes.
Alright.
Great. Are they dead?
No.
Alright. I'm gonna use my bow my character's longbow to fire an arrow at the other solo that's remaining. This one over here.
Which one?
This
Oh,
guy. Yeah.
the mark.
Yes.
Well, he's attached to this. This
That stands
I
dead.
keep forgetting
Yeah.
it stands dead.
Yeah.
I didn't
so
mark it as dead.
I can attack him independently, I
Yeah.
believe. So let's go longbow. Crit.
Ooh, crit.
Oop, my additional damage didn't show up for some reason.
It's okay, just roll a d8.
You make up the number.
That means you got max damage.
Yeah, that's it. Oh
Definitely
my
not
god!
damage.
Wow. Okay, biggest crit ever. 4 damage.
Izu is like, man, these guys, they don't got nothing.
I don't got nothing.
Nothing.
It's the most beautiful shot, and it lands on his pinky toe. Alright, that is,
You're gonna actually probably hate me even more in a second.
well, me?
Who is
Yeah.
Izu attached to?
They're
He's
dead.
not attached
He's
to anybody.
unattached.
He's not isolated, but he's not attached.
I guess that is my turn. Everyone's used. What are some finest fighter bonus actions? Are there any?
You can heal.
Did you give, I can heal. I already used that for everyone that matters.
There's action surge, which means they all get another action if you want to use that.
surge. Yes, I do. Okay.
So
great.
Izu's actually going to use a key point
I'm not attacking
to
you.
roll deflect missiles.
Oh, okay. Oop, he missed.
So
Or he did?
no, that's
That does 0 damage now?
Yeah, it does 0
Okay.
damage.
Smacks it
Great.
out of the air.
I'm going to use my action surge, which I should have done immediately, to attack the mages, the wizards, excuse me, with the guys immediately to their left. So let's see if this one hits. 18.
Wait, they get an action surge? Oh,
They're fighters.
I didn't know they got. I thought they got action surge.
What level?
Oh, I'm
Level.
sorry.
No,
Those
you're
are
right.
level
They get
one.
a level.
Yeah, they don't get it.
They get a level.
Sorry, my fault. My
Yep.
fault, everyone.
Never mind.
Allison's dwarves have action surge, just so she knows.
Yeah, they do.
The good fighters
Yeah.
have them already.
Again, they're level 1. They don't get it. Okay, then I am most definitely done then. Do they get second wind at level 1, James?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's what.
Did Genasi get some funky?
Earth Genasi get passed without trace.
Yeah.
What is that?
No help.
Not helpful.
It's like plus
That's
10
what
to
that is.
stealth.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
hey, I can
I
also
can hide
merge
or
with
whatever.
stone, well, that's merge with stone. What's the other thing? For my barbarian though, I get like my totemic path. I can, speak with animals, have beast sense, which
Nice.
is completely useless right now.
John, are there animals on the battlefield? This is very important.
The,
No,
the
there are no
dwarves.
there are
lions,
bunnies.
men,
There are
by chance?
bunnies that can do 0 damage.
Oh, they can
Kiphium.
do one.
It is.
I whisper to a butterfly and tell it to get giant eagles.
Yeah, that-
it's your turn, John. Kiphium.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Okay. Kiphium looks completely stoic. I thought I was gonna say pissed, but then I was like, nah. She's not really pissed. She's a mom. She knows what she's doing. Okay, so she and her fighter friends are going to use their short bows to attack the dwarf knights that are north of Soltara. Stone Shield.
As in the one with the little purple circle or the one with the little pink circle? I added
Pink
colors.
circle. Pink circle. The pink circle dwarves.
It's
It's a
genius.
clan. It's a strange clan name.
Yeah, the pink
They-
circle dwarves.
They're really into hues. So Kiphium's going to go first.
Nope. 17
then-
does not hit.
Fire Genasi.
A
Crit.
nat 20 will hit, yes. Stop critting me!
I'm not critting you this time. I'm critting those dwarves.
Well, they're like my people, though. I'm commanding them.
That is accurate.
Let my people be.
That is accurate.
9 damage. Okay.
And the fire genasi mages on Kithium's orders are going to fire. I don't think they can hit anybody. I don't think they have anything that has that much range. So they're going to fire into the air fire bolts. For some reason, you don't know.
My Swerfnablin wizards look at each other and go, "That's pretty cliche that you would use that spell right there. That's pretty." I mean, we don't want to be racist or anything, but that's pretty. I mean, spot on.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little on the nose. A little bit. Oh well. They're done.
Okay.
Those mages, they saw things are not going well over on the other side. The other side is a little over-defended.
This side, there should be a fire spreading somewhere.
All right, you, is that it for Kithium?
Yep, Kithium's unit is done.
Okay. Here we go. So, first things first. Goliath barbarians are going to attack this mage twice.
Kill them. Kill them.
This mage? Anytime.
I just got to find where the attack is on the sheet.
Oh, they cast shield.
Dang it.
3 action?
Yep. They get 1. They're using it.
All right. How long does shield last? Just a turn?
Yep.
Does the 22 hit?
22 does hit.
For 7 slashing?
Yeah, they're down.
Yes!
Okay.
Not bad.
And then I say, "We're coming, friend." But hold on, let me see.
Maybe.
No, I can't hit.
Is it adjacent to a friendly stand or adjacent to a stand within its unit for isolation?
Within its unit, I'm
Within
pretty
its
sure.
unit. A solo is isolated. A solo needs to be near any stand. Otherwise, it's within the unit. But skirmishers can be a whole square away, which is why these two aren't isolated.
Yeah, I understand.
And then, John, my clerics are healing themselves.
Of course they are.
But they have no level 1 spells left. So they cannot heal anyone else again. Okay, and we're gonna move. 1, 2, 3.
They can't move.
Oh, sorry. Why not?
Goliaths cannot move. They are next to an enemy stand.
What do you mean?
The enemy
Fire
stand's
mages
dead.
are not dead.
They're because of the...
They're dead at the end of the turn.
That's true. No, that's true. Okay, well then the clerics are gonna heal. And
The rest of the unit can move. The rest of the unit can't.
But they're just gonna have to catch up then anyway, right? Because if my unit takes an attack action, then that guy can't take a dash action. You know.
That's correct. Yeah.
If one person attacks, they all have to attack unless they're casting spells.
Right. Or they do nothing. I mean, yeah. You're right.
All right, I'm gonna move my first Sverfnablin wizards to here. All right, and I'm gonna magic missile the other fire mage.
All right.
Actually, first, I'm gonna try to inspire.
Wait, you're gonna magic missile the fire mage? You can't. They're too far.
That's 100.
Oh, you.
Yeah,
Wait,
I'm not
are
gonna
you
do
doing
it.
it? Okay.
No. I'm going to inspire. I'm doing something else. I fail to inspire, but I am going to catapult a rock at him.
At who?
At the fire mage.
Oh, just a random rock?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's got to make
Dex save?
a dex save. DC 13.
Did not make it.
All right. He takes 13 bludgeoning damage. That stand as a bunch of rocks knock into the mages.
Ooh. And that's
Literally
the Snurf-
rocks fall.
That's the Snurf Nevo now?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the wizards do that.
All right.
Am I within? I'm not. I can't do anything still. So that's it. That's the end of my turn. Soltara.
Okay, so I am going to attack this little person down here that I can't really see because I'm too far zoomed out. What even are they? Are they
They're rogues. Air Genasi rogues.
air genasi rogues? Okay, I am going to finally get to attack something with my dwarven knight. I am going to use, where is their weapons? Lance. So I am going to try and poke out one of these guys with a lance. Does 15 hit?
The rogues?
Yes. This one down here.
It does indeed.
Okay, and then it has 17 piercing damage there.
Oh, no.
Oh
That's a
no.
lot.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
And you get to attack twice because the lance has reach.
Yeah, she's still standing.
Oh, well, hopefully not for long. Attacking again, 14 versus AC.
14 does hit.
Okay, 9 piercing damage then.
Still standing.
What is this? Stop standing. Go down.
They look terrible. These lady rogues look terrible. They're still standing.
Okay. Okay. So for these, the one square difference between them, like if I were to say move this one with the little pink circle, if I were to move it here, can are they still is that considered one away? Just this one little square here, or how are we?
What do you mean? That's a move of one.
Like, are they still? It's not isolated, correct?
No, it is isolated. No, they're not because they're skirmishers.
Right.
Okay.
They're not isolated because they're skirmishers.
How do I want to move them? So I'm going to move this one here.
Oh, you can't do that though.
No?
Once you're adjacent to it.
Oh yeah, once you're adjacent.
You're done.
Okay.
You've moved there.
Okay, so we'll do that then. Move them in a little. Looks like a little Tetris thing going on here. Okay, I'm going to use the pink one to attack this other one here.
Okay.
So where did that weapon go? Wrong sheets. That's mine. One moment. Buffering here. Okay, lance attack. We're gonna. Oh, 8. I highly doubt that hits.
That does not.
Okay, one more attack with the lance. 16. Does that hit?
That does hit.
8 piercing damage then.
All right. They don't look that bad, but they definitely got hurt.
Well, it's something. And then I get to attack as well, right?
Yes.
Separate. Okay, I'm going to attack this Erganasi rogue with my great axe. So, 22, I would assume hits.
That does indeed hit.
4 slashing damage.
Is that a solo that she's attacking, or is that a stand?
The stand.
So can she attack it?
Why can't she attack and stand?
Doesn't have to hit more than half.
She's one. She's one,
Yeah.
and they're 10.
Yeah, that's fine. It's 10 rounds. Solos are super powerful by
Huh.
comparison
Oh, okay.
to everything else.
I'm just super strong.
Oh, well.
It's just
I'm
weird because it
She-Hulk
doesn't work
Killer.
that way for spells.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Huh.
Yeah, I mean,
It's because because casting a spell, you have a certain number of spells. That's the number of spells you have, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
gotcha.
I see what you're saying. Okay, gotcha.
Like if you're
Copy that.
casting a cantrip, you're casting like I guess you could cast a cantrip. So maybe the rules are weird for cantrips.
Gotcha. Sounds good.
and then since I didn't go into a rage, I'm going to use my bonus action to try and inspire my units here to incite them, give them a little pep talk there, and attempt to intimidate them into doing
So
better.
not
sounds so-
friendly pep talk.
Yeah, it's like you need to get your asses out on the battlefield. And you need to do well because this is important, saving people and stuff. Where is it? Intimidation, right? Yeah. 15. That's what I need. So, they are given a little pep talk with intimidation added in. Do well, or I will kill you myself. With a smile.
You're intimidating them with a smile. It can happen.
It can.
It's totally
Okay.
doable.
And then that's the end of the round. Do we want to take a quick 5-minute break since we've been going for 2.5 hours?
Yeah, we can go
Yeah.
for a while.
Did you attack with yellow guys?
No.
She can't.
No.
I
You
can't.
could use
Nothing
hand
with
axes, and they are inspired. She could throw a hand axe. If
Oh,
she wanted
okay.
to.
Oh, I could.
That's true.
Okay, well, let's just reverse for a moment. Where's that hand axe? 25.
Boom.
Great.
Yep.
For 4.
For 4, yeah. It's not much, but it's something.
It is something.
Okay. Allison, I think you said it well. Let's take a quick
Take a
5-minute
quick
break,
break.
guys.
Yeah,
See
let's do that.
break overlay.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the
And then
fancy
we'll,
stuff that I designed.
Then John Stands will run away.
Some of them.
All right. Hi.
I already put the overlay up.
Oh, okay.
James
waiting
waved.
for the word.
James waved, everybody. Sorry.
Waiting for the word. Okay.